The giving and receiving of presents is a Christmas tradition that is practiced in the UK. It's typical to start shopping for Christmas presents for friends and family as early as October. So, in anticipation of what Father Christmas will get me this year, I want to talk you through my most cherished Christmas presents till date.
There's a reason why the colors of the rainbows are so bright.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Christmas video, and I hope you're just as excited as more as we count down to the big day. I still have a few bits and bobs to do before Christmas, but that's for another video. To all my new subscribers, welcome. I hope you stick around, and to my MVPs, you guys are the reason I am sat here. Thank you very much. As a practicing Christian, Christmas is obviously far more than just spending quality time with friends and family or giving gifts and presents. But I've always been fascinated with how this festive season is celebrated around the world, and perhaps my next video will focus on that. But in this video, I want to focus on one tradition in particular: the giving and receiving of presents. Growing up in Nigeria, the tradition of giving and receiving what we call the conventional presents like toys and gadgets at Christmas time wasn't a thing, although that's changing. Traditionally, what happens in Nigeria is that you get new clothes, new shoes, or get your hair done for Christmas, but what you don't get is a nicely wrapped present in a box like it's done in the UK. Again, that is changing rapidly as Western influences take hold of many parts of African countries, including Nigeria. So back home in Nigeria, it is typical to receive money from aunties and uncles, but in small towns and villages, individuals will cook and send to neighboring friends and family. Everyone will do the same, which means at the end of the day, you're not going to eat what you cook on Christmas Day. Instead, you eat what you receive from friends and family. However, that is less practiced in major towns and cities, and I'm pretty sure many young Nigerians probably never heard of this tradition before. So moving to the UK, I discovered there was this huge tradition around Christmas that was completely new to me. At first, I found it too flashy and commercialized, but over time, once I began to understand the culture and the meanings behind the various traditions, I too began to fall in love with the British way of celebrating Christmas. When it comes to spending money, we are so frugal and hate throwing money on things we won't use. Anyone close to me knows that I am the charity shop queen. Thank God for charity shops. Both myself and my husband like to save, so we are often guided by the practicality of the gifts before buying. But every now and then, my husband surprises me with one or two things which I am ridiculously grateful for, to the extent that I still have some of my favorite Christmas presents till date. So let me take you through my favorite Christmas present I received since moving to the UK. So back in 2016, I received an Apple Watch, my very first introduction to Apple products. My Apple Watch has become very important part of my life. It helps me to exercise, reminds me to stand up, take a moment from my busy schedule to breathe, to walk around if I'm sat too long. I always wanted one, but we were saving to buy a house, so I didn't even bother dreaming too much about it. So you can imagine my excitement when I received it. 2017 was an interesting year for me. It was my first full year living in the UK. I was so homesick, missing my friends and family, especially my twin sister. I was also now working full time, and I was learning to adapt into the professional environment while still trying to integrate socially into the British society. So for that year, knowing how much I missed my family, my sister, everything was emotional for me. One of my best friends, who is based in America, came to visit us for Christmas, and during her stay with us, my husband surprised us with tickets to a Michael Jackson tribute concert. It was a complete surprise because my husband did not tell us where we were going. He just drove us to the venue, walked us to the entrance, and handed us the tickets and told us to go and sit down. We still didn't have a clue what was going on until the music started, which was very funny. It was a beautiful evening as we both loved Michael Jackson so much. It's one experience I will cherish for a very long time. My first Christian Louboutins, the Ariza Palms. Now Never in my life did I even think that I would get something like this for Christmas. I love wearing heels like every other girl, but buying new pairs were not in my budget because we were saving for more important things in life. So I was just facing my front, not wishing for anything at this point, and I was thrilled when I opened the box and I saw those amazing, lovely red bottoms. The pumps are gorgeous and so flattering, and if you know anything about Christian Louboutins, then you will know that the Ariza is not designed with comfort in mind, according to the designer himself. It is simply an artistic interpretation of femininity. So while it is beautiful and elegant to wear, be sure to feel the pain standing on a 5-inch heel. But it's so worth it, guys. They make the perfect Christmas present. So to put things in context, I was beginning to settle into life in the UK. I was learning how to drive, I was doing all sorts. I was becoming more comfortable with things, which meant I knew my way to a few places without having to drag my husband along. I was doing a lot of walking around, going to the high street for window shopping, as you do. So that year, I got few Christmas presents like perfumes, makeup, but the one present that struck out to me were the set of Adidas sneakers I received. I so needed them. It was as if my husband was reading my mind because those particular ones were so versatile. The last thing you want to do is to buy a pair of shoes you can only use for one event. I wear them to work, to the gym. They look really good, guys. You can never have too many. They are super comfy and easy to clean. I'm still waiting for Santa. I've been a good girl, but I'm not holding out for anything special because we've basically just bought a house, which means no money, and then you can add COVID-19 saga on top of that. It's been a very difficult year for everyone, so just having your family around you for Christmas perhaps is the greatest gift of all. So that's it for today's video, guys. Please let me know what your favorite Christmas present is to date, and also let me know in the comment section if exchanging of Christmas presents is a tradition that you practice in your family. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Please share my video any way possible. I need as much subscribers as I can get, and until my next video, guys, Merry Christmas.
There's a reason why the colors of the rainbows are so bright. It's for you and me to learn that, yeah. There are times in life and many times we have to stick together. The light in us to shine. There's a reason why the colors of the rainbows are so bright. It's for you and me to learn that, yeah. There were times in life and many times we have to stick together.